What's going on YouTube? Today we're reacting to Peanuts exposed school leaked contract. Yeah, so if you don't know, Peanuts is a TikToker. He dances and stuff. So I don't know, is a scare or something. Something about a school that he signed to. I don't know how you signed to a school or something, but let's check it out.
The child has to pay it back through labor, image, and earnings for years, because this is where it gets evil. The child gets 10%. So if your child generates 100,000 in bookings, your child gets nothing until the school says the debt is cleared. But wait, it gets worse. After your child writes matric,
prelim, if it's a release album, like that's insane.
free education, accommodation, food, clothing. The school negotiates everything. One of the most concerning agreements I've ever seen. I know you didn't ask, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. There's a school here on TikTok that's always dancing. You've probably wondered when these kids actually learn. They recruit them, give them bursaries, turn them into TikTok stars, and then they own them for 5 years minimum. I got my hands on a contract that was sent to me, and
5 years minimum, bro.
What I'm about to show you is one of the most concerning agreements I've ever seen. Stay with me. This might be the longest video I've ever done. Let me break down every single clause that should worry parents. Also, I have to say,
imagine going to the school, uvexeni dana as uvexeni lokubusa mama kubusa ngo5 ekseni. You don't wanna vibe, ngene showereni yaxupa, brush your teeth. You know, normal school shit, ne? And then you vibe wear your uniform, or the transport down, get transport, you know, morning shit, everyone's making noise, hey, what, plus. You get to school, they search you there, they search your bag, what shiny metal detect. What is that? Get the class in, first thing you have to do. What is that part? Zap. It's like Alex said, myself, Alex said, I can you imagine, bro? Because I know me, we're back in school, but at 7 in the morning, but I'm not really thinking about shit, but I just want shit to be quiet. You really just want to like chill for real, bro. At 7 in the morning. It's 7, my favorite too. We need those TikTok videos. Zap power. Yeah,
I've redacted the name of the school because based on my research, I found that this contract was given to parents on the side, so they might come after me for defamation, and I ain't got it like that. They call it a bursary. It sounds generous, right? Free education, free accommodation, food, clothing. But the contract states in clause 3.3, all bursary-related costs are fully sponsored by the school/label and are recoupable. That means, according to this contract, it's not a gift, it's treated as a loan. Every meal, every night's accommodation, school uniform. The contract allows the school to keep a tab running. And according to this agreement, the child has to pay it back through labor, image, and earnings for years. Clause 4.1. This agreement shall remain in force for fixed term of 5 years. Your
you're here every day.
13-year-old signs this, they're locked in until they're 18. But wait, it gets worse. 4.2. Upon completion of grade 12, the school or label have an option to re-sign or renew the learner/artist for a minimum period of 3 years. So that's 8 years minimum if the school decides they are profitable. And clause 4.4, until expiry or written clause, the learner/artist remains contractually bound. Translation: your child is property for nearly a decade, starting as a minor. Clause 5, post-matric album obligation.
That's the thing though, right? If this is actually facts, nah, the parents are the problem, yeah. The parents are the problem, because these niggas are minors. They can't sign these type of contracts. So we need to be looking at these niggas' parents. Like, what the hell are you signing your kids up for, bruh? Because a thing, bruh, you setting your child up for, let's say this bro is 17, for, I don't know how old he is, but, let's say he's 16, bruh. He's gonna have to be zapping and dance challenges for 10 years. Until he's 26, he's gonna have to keep zap. Mark Zuckerberg for 10 years. So sometimes you find that, bruh, these guys maybe, I don't know, like the Brew Peanuts, his financial situation at home. But you might find maybe it's like other kids, they maybe come from like poor backgrounds and stuff, they had TikToks, they can dance and stuff. You find that these guys now, they push a brown envelope to the parents and tell them, sign your kid. This is what we're going to do for them. The parents don't read the contract, they just sign it. And then we're going to find down the line, they're going to be fighting. They say, you know, my kid, this is acting like they were wrong. Whereas they got paid and all these stuff. It's tough.
After your child writes matric, they must deliver one full studio album to the school. Commercially acceptable, meaning the school decides if it's good enough. Only after delivering this album can your child elect to exit. But remember clause 5.3, exit shall only be permitted once all obligations and recoupment requirements are met. So your 18-year-old writes matric, delivers an album, and still can't leave until the school says the debt is paid.
Yeah.
This is how they extend the contract beyond 5 years. Now let's talk money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Money
talk.
Here comes the money.
Because this is where it gets evil. Clause 6.2, digital sales split. The child gets 10%. 10%. Clause 6.3, payment commences only after full recoupment of expenses. So the school adds up everything.
So they first get 100%, so they pay back the school fees, accommodation, food and whatever, music production, marketing, whatever. After that, that's when you get your 10%.
The child doesn't see a cent until all is paid back.
Damn,
and who
boy.
decides when it's all paid back? The school.
I like Peanuts. He's an amazing dancer, talented young man, and I wish him nothing but the best. But if we as fans love and support him, then we must be able to ask these questions as to say that, listen, is this child's rights and his best interest put to the forefront? And if it isn't, then heads need to start rolling. Because in what world in South Africa does a child get into this agreement, even with parental consent?
Then clause 7.1, until recoupment, the split is 70% to the school, 30% to the child.
So that's
if,
record label vibes. That's the 70-30, that's straight up record label vibes.
if your child generates 100,000 in bookings, the school takes 70,000 rand. Your child gets 30,000 rand.
Shit.
That 30,000 rand goes towards recoupment
Damn.
first. So actually, your child gets nothing until the school says the debt is cleared.
You don't find that suspicious?
Clause 8, endorsements and sponsorships. The school negotiates everything. Your child can't do deals independently.
Yo, and then it goes 50-50. Shit, bro. Now this is fucked up, bro. Especially because the nigga's still like 16. Hey, this is really gonna hurt him, bro. And he's like 20 something, bro. Shit.
And the split 50-50 after expenses. So if Coca-Cola wants to sponsor your child for 500,000 rand, the school takes 250,000 rand. And guess what counts as expenses? Whatever the school says. Marketing, management, development costs. All deducted before the split. Your child's face is worth 500,000 rand. The school takes half, then deducts expenses. Your child might see 50,000 rand if they're lucky. And remember, this is after recoupment. So that 50,000 rand also goes towards paying back the bursary.
So no onyoko owner everything. Awukhonahali shame. Do I understand?
The TikTok page of the said Ambitious High School in Pretoria, is that TikTok page owned by the school?
So it's what, officially a Christian progressive school? This is Satanism. I'm telling you, sorry, bro. If this is actually true, bro, that's crazy, bro. How do you run a school like a record label, bro? I can see trying to pounce on talent early, but damn, boy. Hey, but then again, but this is business. This is business, bro. So these guys are here for the money, bro. They don't care how y'all guys feel, bro. So that's what I'm saying. We have to really take this energy, not at Peanuts, but at his parents, because they're the ones that are allowed to sign things like that. He can't be signing contracts. This guy's 16, bro.
By someone outside of the school, and if it is owned by someone in the school, do the kids sign any form of a release agreement where the parent says, hey, I'm allowing you guys to use my child's name, face, and likeness for your TikTok page? Because it's a huge page seen by millions of people.
Clause 10, penalty for side bookings. If your child accepts any booking without the school's permission, even a birthday party performance, here's what happens. The school can take the 10,000 Rand, kick them out of school, still demand them to pay back the bursary, then sue them for damages. Clause 9.5, the parent or guardian clause. Now this one is crazy. Parents can't act as a manager. They can't negotiate bookings or accept offers on behalf of their child without written consent from the school. So even though you are the legal guardian, you have signed away your parental rights to manage
Bro, isn't
your
it
own.
ironic though that the nigga's name is Peanuts and he's about to be getting like he's about to be getting peanuts, bro. That is crazy, what? That is insane, bro. But I wonder what this if this is actually the kid. I wonder what the hell these parents are thinking, man. Because bro, this guy was already, I don't know when he signed at the school. I'm not really tapped in like that, but I know he's like, you see him like on with Cyan Bougie and stuff, bro. Joe, why don't they? I was Cyan Libon, like the people around him, bro. Why don't they tip him? Hey boy, this contract of yours is not the one, bro. Cause he's Antoine, he doesn't know anything about the industry. Why? Why don't they tip him like, poison? This contract thing is not the one, bro. This one. They fucking you over, bruh. They screwing you over straight. Why don't they taper him? Cause this is bro, you setting the boy up for this is that MT, this is that same shit that they were doing to both MT and them. But ambitious, bruh. You see this smile of his, bruh, it's gonna fade, bruh. This smile, bruh, they keep doing shit like that. That zapping is gonna become depression, dog. It's hey.
Own child's career.
It does not make sense that these kids are now in somewhat of like a commercial agreement where Moto Tanta pass a prelim if it's a Tanta release an album. Like that's insane to me, genuinely.
Here's what this school appears to create. A school uses free education as bait to recruit talented children, then locks them in for about 5 to 8 years as minors. According to these terms, takes 70 to 90% of their earnings per rep.
Nah, bro, that's crazy. Let's check out the comments, bro. I want to see like the comments there. Let's check out the comments. Never thought ambitious it was born back as the school. Facts, that's fucked up or something. Going to money. But the brothers are chicken licking his lips. Now this is a record label. Yeah, it's a 360. Now it's his parents, bruh. That's what I'm saying. You see, Peanut's parents so free everything inside. Like, you see this thing of the parents not being able to read. No, man. No, man. Now this is messed up, bruh. What do you say? School when but it's zap away. Hey, nice, bruh. Now, but anyways, I hope your boys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Hopefully, I don't know, man. Hopefully, these kids, I don't know, something happens, bro. Because, I mean, having kids in such contracts, I don't know, bro. But anyway, I see your boys, man.